Hi, welcome to Trust the Profits. I'm the Formula. I'm joined with El Hombre. Over the next week, we are going over our top 5 Derby contenders leading up to the Derby. We're going to be going through them one at a time, one video at a time, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single one. Also, we have special offers. El Hombre, do you want to talk about the offer?
Yeah, we've got a week-long premium membership offer, Churchill Downs, which starts, I think, this weekend, but this is Tuesday through Saturday of Derby week. You're going to get a premium. The premium package will be every day for Churchill Downs specifically through Derby Day, including the Oaks and Derby races, obviously, for one price. If you're interested in buying that, please shoot us an email, trusttheprofits@gmail.com, which is going to be displayed right here somewhere. Please shoot us an email and let us know you're interested.
And today we're looking at our number 5 horse, Hot Rod Charlie. El Hombre, what do you think of Hot Rod Charlie's chances at the Kentucky Derby?
Well, first off, let's talk about the what I'm going to call the morning line odds, because the official morning line odds aren't out yet, but we're going to call them about a 10-1. I think that's about the morning line odds that we're expecting. Trainer Doug O'Neill, the jockeys Flavien Prat. O'Neill has 2 Derby wins in recent years. 2012 with I'll Have Another, 2016 with Nyquist. My big take on Hot Rod Charlie and why I think he belongs in number 5, if not higher, is he's always there at the end. He's been in the top 3 every race, even his off days. He was second to Essential Quality in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile World Championship of 2-year-olds.
Put him on the map.
Yeah, that was your introduction to him. Lost by inches in a 3-way, basically a dead heat to Medina Spirit and Roman Centurion. And then soundly defeated Midnight Bourbon and Obezos in the Louisiana Derby just a couple weeks ago. So I think with all that, he has earned a top 5 spot. Where do you see it?
He's an interesting horse, as you said. He's always there, just like another horse you mentioned, Midnight Bourbon, who seems to be always there. Obviously, the most recent race was the most impressive, the Louisiana Derby, capping off his Derby run, pre-Derby run with a win was huge. Yoel Rosario was on the mount for that race. Now he switches over to Flavien Prat, doesn't miss a step there, doesn't miss a beat. So obviously, Hot Rod Charlie going into the Derby. Definitely love his chances. Another horse I had here, Helium. We went back and forth about putting Helium at this spot, but I definitely conceded to you on Hot Rod Charlie because I think Helium just doesn't have the impressive wins, doesn't have the impressive competition that Hot Rod Charlie has been facing. So I got to agree with you here. Hot Rod Charlie in the top 5, absolutely. And at 10-1, that's a pretty good price for a horse that could end up winning the Derby.
And if you've seen our top 10 videos, I would argue that it wasn't our number 6 or 7 horse that I would argue about being maybe the next one to be in the top 5. I would actually talk about, again, Midnight Bourbon to bring him up because recently it was announced that Mike Smith is the jockey. And I think that Midnight Bourbon's a high-strung beast. You've seen him running around in the frickin' Wild West videos that we posted where he got loose and nearly hurt himself. Luckily, he didn't get hurt. But I think Mike Smith is like a calming influence. He's an older veteran jockey. He's a beast. 100-time world champion. That's the right fit. If anybody was going to bounce into the top 5, to me, it's Midnight Bourbon. Do you have anybody outside of the top 5 that you would have put in 5th in place of Hot Rod Charlie? You said Helium. Was there anybody else?
Medina Spirit, the horse that beat Hot Rod Charlie in the Santa Anita race that we talked about earlier, right? Really the top Baffert horse that's left after we've crossed a few off the list due to injury and poor performance. But you got to love the way the Medina Spirit has been running. Not the dominator that Life is Good is, but also looked really good, beat out Concert Tour. Velasquez was on the mount for him a couple times. So that would be the other horse that I would think about bouncing into the top 5. But Hot Rod Charlie, I can't hold up any arguments there about Hot Rod Charlie being number 5.
Especially at a 10-1. I think you're going to get about 10-1, if not maybe even a little more on him. Jam it in. If you like that horse, jam it in. It's time.
You're going to get a price.
Kentucky Derby. What are we at? We're less than 2 weeks out. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hot Rod Charlie, 10-1, baby. I'm all over it. You guys do what you want with it.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. Be sure to subscribe so you can catch our next Spotlight video, which will be our number 4 horse.